Hey, hello everyone. It is Becca. Welcome to NeuroSpicyBudgeting. Today is monthlies and games / collab day. Let's get started. How are you all doing? I'm hanging in there today. My son had his dental procedure, and it was the first time. He is 5. Oh shoot, I really got to clean my desk. He had anesthesia, and we had talked about it before going in, and he really didn't know what to expect, and he did not want to get the mask on his face, and I had to hold him down while he was screaming and crying while they were putting him to sleep. And even though it lasted maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, it was horrible. All right, we got 12 for our shrimp tacos, and then we're gonna also, let's finish this up and have these rolled tacos as well. So it was pretty traumatic for me when he woke up and we got home and he was fully alert. I asked him if he remembered waking up or going to sleep at the dentist, and he said no. So I'm so glad he doesn't remember that, because I felt terrible having to hold him down while he was screaming and sobbing, and you couldn't really hear him through the mask, and he at one point was like refusing to breathe because he was freaked out. It was horrible. So I'm really glad he doesn't remember. Let's see, how do I want to do this? It is $19. So let's do a 10, a 5, and 4. So yeah, that was today. Then I had my own dentist appointment, which I'm doing Invisalign right now, and I had quit. I'd quit without telling them that I quit because it was triggering migraines for me. And my teeth were really hurting. I had braces, but of course didn't wear my retainer. So here I am at 40 years old, like, hey, I should do Invisalign. I'm like, wow, that is horrendous. I don't know if making sure my teeth don't clink against each other is really worth it. And closing, I have like a little mini Madonna gap that has come back apart as I've aged, and I just don't know if it's worth it. So I'm giving it one more go. But I had my 6-month cleaning and kind of talk with my dentist, so it was all about teeth today in our family. So this taco menu saved us 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 5, 1, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is fantastic. I'm going to put this all together. That was really fun. Save 100. Scratch each menu item and save the amount underneath to save 120. I have no idea why I have $1 extra. That seems to happen to me quite a bit, but whatever, we'll go with it. At least I have more than what I'm supposed to and not less than, right? Okay, that was super fun. All right, I'm not going to put this on here, but there we go. In the box it goes. Then by the time that I got back from the dentist for myself, I had to go pick up my daughter from my parents' house and bring her back home. And then it was the end of the day, and both of the kids were really happy by then. My son had completely woken up and was back to his normal self, and it was a wonderful day. I do feel like I'm getting a bit of the illness that my husband has, which kind of stinks because I'm supposed to leave for work again So that's no fun, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going to make this work here and jump into this Summer Collab. This was the brainchild of Jack over at My Girl Budgeting, and there are 10 of us in this Paris and Devil Wears Prada themed magazine. I printed it a little funky because I'm putting it in here, and was just lazy to print. Was just, if I'm being honest, I am just winging it over the last month or so. So it is a magazine, which is super cool. I love this. So I am, let me talk about this first. I think I have it at the back. Yes. So this is a game board that in each one of our videos, we will be mentioning a secret word, and you can save $1, 50 cents, 25 cents when you hear that word throughout the videos. I think I'm explaining that correctly. This is optional if you want to do that. I don't know if I'm going to start doing that, to be honest, because I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with work and life at the moment, but I may jump into this later in the summer, so I have a game board ready for when I do decide to come and do that. I am going to use, since there are 10 of us in this, I am going to use a D10 to roll to see which page I go to. My goal is to hopefully get through everyone using the dice method. If not, I'll mix it up. We'll see. You know how I roll. I just kind of wing it and see what happens. But this is really fun. So let's see. I'm going to hopefully go through it a couple times right away. So let's see what page we're going to first. Oops, that went under. Let's do that again. 5. So 1, 2. Oh goodness, of course everything's going to stick together. 3, 4. I should put little tabs on here. 5. How come I don't think I have everyone printed out, you guys? What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think everyone printed out for me. What? Okay, well, I messed this up already, and it's 10:15 at night. So we're going to go with what we have, and then I will get my stuff together. So let's switch this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm just going to 5. This is mine. I went with the Devil Wears Prada themed because I love that movie. And when Jack was talking about doing either Paris or Devil Wears Prada themed, I leaned heavily into that because I love the movie. And I wrote a little bit about myself. I think the biggest thing that I haven't shared on here yet, you can read this too, I know it's super small, but that I am a cancer survivor. When I was 28, I got diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's, stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And in 2020, I got my fully cured diagnosis, which means that I had no signs of disease for 5 years. So that is something I am still emotionally recovering from, if I'm being honest, but it's fantastic and was a huge part of my life. So let's do the first challenge here for me, which is roll for the runway. So let's get our D6. I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice because I think I am getting my husband's sinus infection or whatever he has. All right, 2. Oh, I printed this so small I can't read it. I can't read my own stuff because I wanted to be... Okay. So clack, 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 save $8 and strut through your to-do list like a boss. All right, $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I am going to mark that one off. Can you even like really see that? I guess so. All right. I'm just gonna go through here and do this next page since I didn't even print everybody's out because I had a moment apparently. So this is Missy over at Polar Savings. You can read a little bit about her here. She started her budgeting journey in 2024 and loves celebrating small wins and is really supportive of the community and just like an awesome person. And she did this really cool paper doll. So let's see what it says. Mix, match, and save. Each fabulous accessory icon adds flair without the fare. That is super cool. Okay, let's see. I am going to play this like that 2 again. Oh my gosh, let's start here. 1, 2. So we're going to start off by saving $5 with this paper doll itself. Again, I don't know if I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do one more. And who do we have here? Let's see. Actually, I'm going to have to see this because we're doing it this way. All right. This is my girl Beauty, Jack. She did 2 things here. So let's do this one over here. Oh my gosh, I printed this so small again that I can barely freaking read it myself. This looks like we have a couple little roll and save options and then just some numbers on these sweet little hats. So let's do 5. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Okay. I'm going to mark that off. All right. So I'm going to go make sure that I grab the rest of them off the printer. I was just so excited to get this done tonight and pre-recorded that I was a big old dummy and didn't grab all the paper and didn't look before I pressed record. So I'm sorry, ladies. I'll get everybody added in here and we will then go back to the 10 sided dice to get through those, but this will be around all summer, so I have plenty of time. Everybody's going to get some love and their whole sheet completed. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to keep this close by. Actually, yep, I'm going to keep that close by. My little desk. I need the space so it will make an appearance and come back. So far we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is a wonderful start. All right. Okay. So I was looking for some different things to play for collabs and games day, and I came across this. I really liked it because I do not have the dice to play this game, and I loved that Shelly's Crafty Corner created this with printouts for here. So if I understand this correctly, and you all know that I am like super special when it comes to reading game instructions, I am just going to pick 2. So off the top, we have the scissors, and the top roll. Oh my goodness. We have 2 for the scissors, and then we have the paper. So paper is 3. So we would save $5. And that goes here. I'm going to put it here. 2, 5. I think that's how that's supposed to work. Okay. And let's do one more. Paper. So we have 3 and rock. So paper 3, rock 1. So that is $4. Wait, did I take out the $5 yet? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 plus 3 is 5. All right. Oops, you guys. Jeez. I am not so tired. I was up super early this morning. So we have that. Now I'm super confused. I had a paper and then a rock for $4. All right. I was up super early this morning. There was a cat brawl outside of my window. That cat that's coming and harassing our outdoor cats was back. And then I just didn't go to bed because we had to get up early for the dentist appointment. So we should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I wanted to record this because I am going back to work. It's going to be crazy for the rest of the week. So I knew if I didn't sit down and do this tonight that it wouldn't get done this week. I would just end up doing it and not recording it, and I really needed to. So it is late for me, at least. I am kind of a night owl, kind of not, but I'm definitely tired today. Emotionally burnt out. All right. I need to fill this in. So I think the way that we play this is from PansyBudgets. I'm going to put low and high for this is soccer. And I'm going to put, let's do $1 for low and high is 3. And then we have these cards that are red cards, yellow cards in the stack, and then dice. You roll the dice and save. So I'm going to mix these up a little bit. And then we will let's pick a couple, maybe 2 to start out with, and see what happens. Okay. We have a yellow card. So that is $1. Ooh, roll the dice. Okay. I am going to, let's see. I'm going to be crazy and probably get 12, but I'm going to do 2d6s. Oh my gosh, I was so close. I had a feeling. 10. Oof. All right, let's do one more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oop. 10 again. Holy cow. All right, we're good with that. This one's going to be a saver, I feel like, which is fantastic. Okay. So that is Soccer Roll the Dice with PansyBudgets. And these are all, these are all except for one of them, I believe, available for free on the creators' Ko-fi pages, Google Drives, etc. This is the only one that, let's see before I say that. Yep, that's the only one that is not free. Everything else is. So I thought this one was so cute. This is by BlueKiwiBudgets, and it's the Never Have I Ever Parent Edition. Hilarious. So hang in there with me if you're not a parent. If you are, these, when I was cutting them out, are absolutely hilarious and I thought would be really fun. So let's pull a few. All right. Never have I ever told a kid a little lie to get out of doing something. 100% I have. Absolutely. Nothing crazy, but I absolutely have. All right, been peed on. Yes. By both of my kids. And my son was never, when I had a boy, my daughter is the oldest, I was for certain that I would get peed on by changing a diaper, because I heard so many parents tell me that they had that happen a lot with their boys, and I never actually have. The pee actually happened during potty training, but diapers I never did. Been pooped on? No, I haven't. He has kept everything in his diaper. I've definitely been holding him, cuddling him, etc., and he has pooped, but I've never actually been pooped on. So that is $1. My husband, we're gonna stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My husband, on the other hand, when he was a newborn baby, was changing his diaper, and it was like those fresh kind of first bowel movements that if you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. He was changing his diaper and was kneeling down, and the force of the poop that came out actually flew, and he was at eye level, and he got poop on his face when he was changing a diaper. I don't think he was ever in that position again when he was changing a diaper. So, you learn quickly. But I really like that they created that game. It's awesome, and it's going to be a fun one. All right, this is Butterfly Bingo by Positive Changes. So let's see. So we have a 5 and a 5. So $1. And I'm going to cross these off. I'm actually going to leave the cap off. And let's just do this to go quicker. Top, bottom. Top will be on the left side and bottom will be on the right. All right. So top 4, bottom 3 is this flower, $5. 1 and 3, so 1 across the top, 3. That style of butterfly, $10. Holy cow. Okay, this is going to be a saver. All right, well, whew, geez. All right, so we started off strong with $16 on Butterfly Bingo. I get nervous when stuff starts because I have a lot of new games that I'm not sure how it's going to go. So we will stop there and come back through. Every time I say we're going to come back through, we never do, because I end up using up all my money. All right. I hear my husband talking to the cat. Okay, let's see. This is by MischiefManagedBudgets. I wanted to get this one because we're doing and saving for my husband's 50th birthday trip, which is one of our primary goals, financial savings goals for this year in 2025. And I thought this was perfect. And I liked it. All right, $8. Let's see actually what we have in here. 8, 9, 10. really need to clean off my desk mat. All right, do I want to do another one? Let's see, we'll come back. If we have money left over, we'll come back to that one and pull another one. Okay, so here we are. This is by Restoration by Autumn. We are going to roll 3 dice to get a code. And then we are going to do the Crack the Code Savings Challenge. All right, let's get our code. So we have 4, 1, 2. All right. Okay, so I've seen this be played before, but because my brain is on like power down mode, I am going to make sure that I do this correctly. All right. So then I add my roll. Like if I don't crack the code, I add it up. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. I thought this would be really fun. And May is Mother's Day, so I thought this was great. And this says motherhood. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. Either way, we're rocking. So true. 4, 2, 4. All right, we did not crack the code. 4, 2, 4, 8, 9, 10. So we will put in a 10 for our first go around. All right, get in there. Okay, we are at bingo. I guess I could put some of this stuff away. I just get distracted and sleepy. Okay, so let's see here. This is by me. You can get this on my Ko-fi page. Let's pull out. Actually, let's see. We don't have many left. We got a bingo last time, and I am going for it. Okay. We have 5. Ooh, close. $3. Next is 1. Oh my goodness. No. Wow. I would think with a board this full, one of those would have been a bingo. So we'll add $1. G4. My goodness, you guys. 3. And last one for tonight. I1. Ooh, 2 ways. Bingo. All right. So we're going to put in $5 for bingo. I could put in another 5 for the downward bingo too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. All right. So I am thinking, I was like, do I want to keep playing? I have a couple of other games in the wings and collabs that I want to get to. Oh shoot, I forgot about the other collab. Oh my gosh, I'm just like blowing through my money. Like I think I'm like some super wealthy person. All right, we might call this good. To put in 2 other games, yeah. 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65. And that is May when we finished this. All right, we're going to call that good. So we can play some other stuff. And we got 3 bingos, so that is great. Okay, there we go. I'm going to add it to the box down here. Oops, put those to the side. Throw them around. Okay, next up we have Shut the Picnic Box with Nicole Savings Over 50. This is in my... Let me slide this in here, navigate my tiny desk. Okay. All right. So here we go. So 7. Oops, I don't like these tiny unless I'm like doing some writing. I like a thick tip, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm silly tonight. All right. 7. Oops. Oh boy. 12. Oof. 9. Yeah, 9 and 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. How come because it's like 6 and a 4, 10. Let's do 8 and 2. I don't like that. I should have done a 6 and a 4. Oh well. All right. 5, 6, 7. 6 and 1. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay, so we are going to save 9. All right. So let's see if we have $1. Look at that, we do. So oops. So let's do that and just put a 10 in here and take $1. Love it when that works out. There we go. Oops, I totally forgot to count that, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, now I will come back in here because I forgot to see what what Miss Playing with Friends, Save with Judy, what we saved. But I am gonna pull my $5. This is one of the group plays that is going to be added into here and switched over to my other binder. I'm going to do just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is A to C Budgets, and this is her May group play. I colored in my sombrero beforehand. All right, and then I need to see what we saved with Miss Judy. And then I'm going to come over here and play this collab with some of the money that I have left over. It is the, what are they calling it? The Together collab. And this is by a bunch of channels. I'll link them all below. And I need to make this envelope to put it in my binder, but this week we are just going to play it like this. All right, so we are going to, let's see how many are in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I don't have a 7-sided dice. So we'll roll these, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. All right, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, this one is by BudgetingWithKim and we are going to start here. And I believe it's very much just like boop, boop, boop. Chutes and Ladders, I think is the game. Oh my gosh, I can't. My paper is stuck together. Yeah, if you roll an even number, move forward 2 spaces and save that amount. If you roll an odd number, move forward 1 space and save that amount. Watch for the ladders and arrows that slide you to a new spot. Okay, yeah, I think that is it. Okay, so even 2 spaces, odd 1 space. All right. So 1, and that is a rose. So we're going to save $2. 5. So wait, we only move 1 spot, right? Or can we actually go 5 spots? I think for 1 space. Oh my gosh, this might take a while. Okay, so do we cross it off? I don't know. I haven't watched any of these videos yet, you guys. All right, so 2, 5, so 3, 1, 2, 3. 6, yay, a bow, and then up. So we have $3. Am I supposed to play 1 game board the whole time? I think I'm thinking too much into this. All right, 3. So we go forward 1, and it's this cupcake for $1. 5. We move forward 1. Just put me back to the beginning. That's kind of ridiculous. 2. Dang. All right. Let's call that good since I'm back at the beginning. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. To kick off this. And I need to put my envelope together. So we're just going to put this right here. Okay. All right. Now let's go back. Yeah. I feel like I'm just going to, oh, uh-oh. I heard my folder taking a spill. I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in for Save with Judy. And call that good. So let's go over here and add this over in here. And that will be good. Okay, so let's go back over to our little cards here and grab one more. I'm going to grab this one and give it a scratch. Okay, maybe we'll grab a few. All right, 10. Do we have 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. Actually, I'm going to organize that a little bit. Okay. All right, put put these to the side. We're almost done. We only have, well, never mind. We have like 7 cards left. I thought we had less than that. All right, I'm going to put these over here with the rest of the cards and put these to the side. And that leaves us with $3. See what we should do. I feel like all of these, let's do one of these. Let's do another. Okay. Lost a child in the store. No. I keep my children close to me because I am paranoid somebody's going to take them and kidnap them. Maybe it's because if you watched the video where I talked about my like millennial Gen X cusp kidnapping experience, maybe it's because I had a brush with being kidnapped myself, or just all the scary stories you hear. So nope. Punished the wrong kid. Nope. Not yet, at least. Left a cart in the middle of the aisle and left the store. Actually, this worked out perfectly. No, I have not. I've absolutely walked out of a store and left my items there, but I've never actually like left the cart in the middle of the aisle. I've done this and have gone up to customer service and have left my items at customer service, but 100% have left the store because I'm not raising any fools. If bad behavior happens, we are out. I set my expectations when I go into the store. And we have only had to do that twice. So that is fantastic. Again, love this parent edition. It's so fantastic. And that was our $3. I have to look at my phone because I feel like this one is getting long and I'm combining it with my other one. I kind of want to do the rest of it in the morning. I think I might, but then I know I probably won't actually do it. Oh geez, you guys. Okay, I'm just forging ahead. We're going to do our group plays and monthlies and hopefully get through them relatively quickly. So here is our money we have, and let's get started. So this is Miss EllieOnEarth. I decided to go with this one first up. So here we go. This is our group play for May and June. 6 and 3. So starting off strong with $9. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Probably a lot. I know there is a lot. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Grammisjourney. This is her May group play. This is so fun. Let's see. 1 and 2. Let's save that $4. $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just love that. I had a friend growing up whose family had a Westphalia VW bus that we camped in quite a bit, and I broke the side table off of that thing and was so mortified. I felt so terrible. I didn't tell her mom for a long time, thinking that she wouldn't notice. Yeah, right. And it's just one of those things that I remember so vividly. This is DawnsSunriseBudgeting May challenge. I threw it in here as just a May theme. So there is 4. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll do these each $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I grew up on the coast of Oregon, and my parents were big hippies, and their friends were similar to them. So I had a wonderful, wonderful kind of free range, but within a safe, small community childhood that I really cherish until we moved to the big city when I was in middle school. All right, so 3, this is Cinco de Mayo, toriasbudgets, 1, 2, 3, $1 each. I thought this was so pretty. 1, 2, 3. And I think I just got a text message, so hopefully this didn't cut out. All right, this is DoodleDollarz. This is her May group play. Let's get this out of here. And 4. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I just like saw double. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, let's roll again. And 1. Hello Spring for 1. $5. My poor printer, you guys. I'm starting to think that I actually do need to invest in a new printer. I'm going to try buying ink first because I totally went cheap on the ink my last purchase. So I'm going to see if the ink helps, and if not, my approaching 11-year-old printer may be on its way out. Let's see here. Let's do 6. And this is April's Fresh Start. All right, another Cinco de Mayo theme, which I love. I was definitely, I do believe I was a Mexican in a past life. I love the culture, love the food, love Mexico. So 1, 2, 3. I joke all the time about that. So 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is by AishaMBudgets. Oops. Oh no. Okay. So crap. I'm so freaking unprepared. It's ridiculous. Rip. Okay. And save for all, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I need to I will do this off camera because I did not come prepared and do my homework. So we are going to come back to that, and I will be more prepared next time. Again, winging it late night because I knew I wouldn't do this otherwise. Sorry, Miranda. I'm going to hop by and watch that video. Okay. Overthinking and budgeting. May's group play. How adorable is this? Okay. Let's get the dice and see. I'm going to roll. You guys, I'm feeling crazy. I'm going to roll 3. God dang it. All right. 10, 13. Of course. I always do that to myself. I get crazy and then I regret it. Okay. 6, 10, and 13. And 13. Okay. There we go. I also am getting very tired. I took a melatonin so I kind of want to wrap this up because I'm going to start not remembering what I say until I watch the video. And then I'm like, oh my God, I definitely can't post that. So there goes the whole hour that I just sat down to do this. All right. This is MischiefManagedBudgets group play. Let's do 1, 6. I should bust out the dice tower. I'm just really lazy. So we will put that in there and move on. This is by CraftCoBudgets. May, of course, love it. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And let's go one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6, 7. Why do I hear some creepy thing out my window? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a fan. It's not windy tonight. Nothing should be scraping against my window. I automatically think there's like a Bigfoot or something outside my window. Okay. 2. This is Angela Marie 88812 for $2. And let's see, do I have a 5 left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, I'm keeping that because I know I have 5, so I have 3 left to work with. I want to keep it even. Let's do, these are all 2. Then let's just do 2. And I will go put this into one of these. Let's put it in here. And we'll mark $1 off here. And then come to the back. Oh my gosh, we were able to do this so quick. And P.S., I'm so sorry I keep saying we as if like there's other people here with me. It's just me, myself, and I. I don't know why I say that. All right, $5 in here for this spring mini that you can get on my Ko-fi. And we will mark one more 5 off. Perfect. We are going to call that video good, you guys. I'm going to go get in bed because it is probably now almost 11, if not past 11 a little bit. Yeah, just look at that. It's already, I'm supposed to be in bed. I get up at 6:30 every morning. Actually, probably a little bit before then because my son is a super early riser and I am on school drop-off tomorrow morning, which means I actually have to get up and get them ready. So I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to get myself a little more organized for next week. But thanks for hanging out with me as usual. I will see you in a new video soon. Bye.